The charge, the connection, does it carry? It doesn't carry, but it's been put down.
Yeah, certainly the ideal start for Karachi. The opportunity to get a wicket in the first over. Pepsi power play, James Vince could do nothing wrong in that first game. And unfortunately puts down an important one.
That is very, very well connected and travels the distance as well. The first clean hit of the day.
The batter feels, Naeem, that this is a sort of a pitch. Even if it's pitch, the ball is pitched on the shorter side, it can still go.
It's picked up again. This time doesn't connect. Fielder settles, takes it.
Attempted to go over the top. Successful in his fourth, but not in his fifth. Gets the toe end of the bat.
Through the offside. And should go through for 4.
Bringing those catches into play. Fakhar Zaman, he's certainly up to the task. Loves the offside.
And picked up nicely. Probably doesn't have the legs to carry to the boundary, does.
Doesn't really get too high on the chest height, which I think he's certainly in great form.
Leading edge and gone. Corrects the length and gets rewarded. Hassan Ali, he now has 2.
The credit goes to the bowler, Hassan Ali. Tons of experience. Look where he is intending to play. On the onside, gets caught on the offside. Really good. But they're pumped up. That's the signature celebration from Hassan Ali.
Plays it well. A deliberate attempt to open the face of the bat, controlled, and picks up 4.
Asking the questions, he finds the edge. He did have a slip in play in the previous over. Takes him out.
Billings. Signature shot for Daryl Mitchell. Stand and deliver.
Here's Daryl Mitchell.
Advancing and slamming that down the ground for 4. That is a fine stroke.
Bullock, look at this. Gave himself room, couple of steps. Bang.
Until now. Giving himself some room. Sliding that one through the covers as well. That's another very good shot for the next few overs. My goodness, that's gone over the top. Not by much.
Look at that. He gave himself room, got the top edge. And keeper just missed it because of the pace and the edge.
Got that away for 4.
He's not consistent, obviously playing his second game. That's a big deal. Eventually he has to learn, but very quickly.
He got it over the top. Yep, he has. That's an important boundary. It was a tight over. Bit of flight that time, and that's been slapped over the top for 6. That's a great start of the over. Terrific hit from Fakhar Zaman.
He knew this is not going to turn. He knew he's going to bowl outside off stump. He looked at the first over.
And he's trying to pick out one of them, but he's trying to pick out someone in the stand rather. And it's a very fine catch from the wall boy.
He waited for it, and then he went after it with a big bang, 80 meters.
14 off the over so far. He's going to add another half a dozen. He is. 6 more, big over, 20 off it. Also brings up the 50 of just 29 deliveries. Fakhar Zaman, he had a life early, but he's capitalising now. 90 for 2 it is.
It's over. Was delicately played. A deft touch for 4.
And Lahore Highlanders have certainly created that for themselves.
He likes to go straight, but he goes 180 in the opposite direction. Leading edge for Mitchell.
And Mitchell looking to go the aerial route over mid-off.
Takes him on. And takes him on for 1 bounce 4.
Daryl Mitchell was looking in the previous delivery, didn't quite execute. He gets it this time around.
For the partnership. Beautiful shot. All class, all timing.
Oh, and he goes again. And just over the fingertips of the... targeting that back of a length, trying to stay out of that step-in position.
Funky and smart.
Was the change of field just before the ball was delivered. Mid-wicket went out onto the fence, which then indicated that he was probably going to hit a hard length.
It was short, and he's picked it up into that big vacant leg side. What a take, but he does crash into the boundary.
Field was the change of angle from Manas coming back over the wicket as a left-arm spinner to the left-hander. It is.
We need to get you down there. He's got a hit. He had to hit. He doesn't. And the overthrow is whoa. Only makes matters worse for Karachi Kings. What a strike.
Brings up the 7th 6 in the innings thus far. Banging in that hard length. And Daryl Mitchell.
2 for 13. Low full toss, drilled down the ground, he hits it hard and it's out.
They were all over the park, they bowled well in the beginning, but last couple of overs, as was seen by mention, runs were flowing. They needed wicket, they needed to break this partnership, and Milne was the man right now because Billing doesn't really waste too much time. And here we go, the first ball out of the park, beautiful shot, good use of the feet.
And first ball 6, pressure back on the bowlers at Karachi Kings.
Hustling in as he always does. Hasn't quite got hold of it, it's right at the end of the bats.
The splits when he was about to bowl, and he had to really wait. Luckily he got the middle of the bat and he went.
Clever, really clever. That's top stuff from Billings.
Picks it up beautifully for second boundary.
Oh, that's good connection, that's gone high. How far's that gone?
Sam Billings, who looked really good, 19 of 10. He didn't middle it. It's the longer side of the ground and very easy catch by Irfan.
Sikandar Raza at the non-striker's end. Slow delivery to start with. Mitchell might be joining it. No, it's gone over the top and it's 6 runs. Fine way to start the over.
Beautifully played over the top of mid-on fielder who was on the boundary. He was hit hard.
That's off the stumps. Little shovel, one bounce, and that's gone for 4. Superb stuff from Mitchell.
He wants to bowl certain delivery, you can't, it's hard to change then. And he got the length what he was looking for, isn't he?
And hope for the best. Another slow ball.
And he's out. He's gone. It's a good catch at the end. Didn't quite have his balance. Hassan Ali.
Encourage him. Will it make him proud of what he has done? At top edge, it wasn't really from the middle of the bat. Hassan Ali, who hasn't done anything wrong this evening.
Works that away to the sweeper. Has it got through? Yes, that's valuable. That's an important boundary. And a good time for Sikandar Raza. It's hit that better. Drilled that one for 4. Last ball. Looking for the slot again. It's been dug out superbly. It's just going to be 1, but they're going to come back for the 2nd. It might have got there, I wonder. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Batter is short of the ground. Wheels are off. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Out by some distance. Confirmation from the TV umpire.